final bell has rung. The last hymn has been sung. And the last note has dropped. Do you remember when it all began? Stepping into the campus, excited about the status day. Walked through the halls and classrooms with fire and with spades. Walked along the hallways, wondering if you'd survive. Met those who have gone ahead, asking how they pulled through.
Wow, beautiful speech. I think I love it. But why so emotional? I think we were supposed to be celebrating.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Well, I'm gonna lighten up the mood.
If I may ask, what are you celebrating?
Eh? What kind of question is that?
An important one. What are you celebrating? Seems our friend here has concerned herself with results and forgotten process. Ah, no wonder she talks in such a manner.
This one they talk. Process care.
Listen, the journey, not the arrival, matters. It's not what we get, but who will become. What we contribute that gives meaning to our lives. It's never been about the end from the beginning, but the beginning to the end. Yes, our time here is over. But what's more important than graduating are the steps that we took to get here? Pain, the laughter, the smile, the frowns, the struggle, the tears we conquered by faith, the hustles and tosses, the friends we made along the way, the obstacles we overcame. It's never about the degree we backed, or what the process made us. Built resilience, consistency, faith, perseverance, love and hope. You were part of a family, or did you forget? You thought, learned, nurtured and were nurtured. You understood what love truly means. You were groomed and you grew. Do you not remember?
Makes sense. Process has a nice ring to it.
Do you even remember what the process was like?
Eh?
Do you remember?
Do you remember?
The story did not end with the prevailers. It evolved with the preservers.
Remember the days our hearts were filled with joy because we were surrounded by this great, big, happy family. Do you remember the last sisters conference when our wonderful sisters choir were arrayed in wrapper and blouse? If you're looking for Sister Peculiar, hold on, let me help you zoom in. Do you remember the times when our greatest joy was that we had found sharp food updates? Remember your first year in UNN? Remember your last year in UNN? Remember the days we unashamedly expressed our never-fading love for food? Remember the days Bro Petwell helped himself to the rice left in the pot at the camp kitchen? Do you remember how GC was always giving devil rolls to play? I bet me not afraid my GC will not be a little devil sabi act. Do you remember the days we slept off at service because we were tired from night class and we still looked good even in our sleep? Do you remember the funny moments we were caught on camera? Do you remember the days we walked in the camp kitchen? But what is it with GCs and showing off their husband material skills? In case you don't get, here's what I mean. Do you remember the days GC photobombed the ushering team's group picture? Do you remember the days GC Joshua danced his heart out at the retreat publicity? Do you remember when GC...
Okay. So, we watch. We don't judge. This is us. Not jumping into conclusions. Actually.
Do you remember the days we rejoiced and celebrated in dancing? Remember the group selfies? Do you remember the days of big and small miracles? Shocking, right? Do you remember the days we broke bread together? Ah, yes. Van. This time it wasn't cabin biscuit. Do you remember the days of AGC Prince Will when we stormed the land of Odin by the Holy Ghost in the day of his power? Do you remember the days we saw Shege? Ah, yes. But with the kind of Shege we've seen, this Shege was not Shege. You cannot Shege an already Shege person.
Are you okay? I'm fine. Why? Well, nothing.
Do you remember the days AGC Prince we went all out for that beautiful, ceremonious, humble bread? Do you remember the playful times? The warm embraces? Do you remember the times you felt so fine you just had to take that selfie? Do you remember the days we danced at the Odin Crusade ground? Remember the drama rehearsals. Only God knows what kind of deep from the PG altar keeps calling to Bro Petwell's deep. Deep things. Remember the days we taught. Remember the days we were taught. Do you remember the days when Sister Greatness was on set for the movie A Heavy Tank of Prayer? Well, in case many of you didn't catch the BTS, this is the BTS. Remember the days of AGC Joshua, preserving the revival fire that spread from the time of the Menachems.
God has brought you thus far, giving you this gift of a peculiar joy with peace overflowing in your heart. You can finally shout, Tochukwu, Emmanuel has always been with me. Like Timothy, from your young age and little beginnings, you have been a blessing to this great house. Like Caleb against the Anakims and Deborah against Zariah, captain of Jabin's army. We are triumphant despite the obstacles and giants you faced. Even in your sorrow, even when it didn't look like it, you laughed like Sarah. Like Joshua, you led God's children to bring down the walls of Jericho. You cleave to this family as both did, having a hope that she's removed. My God is sufficient. You have continually been a proof that His promise is ever sure and true. These words continually resonate from your mouth. Jesus Tofumi. You have been, are, and will always be a victor, walking in victory and greatness.
An Esther in our generation, precious in the sight of few.
Like Peter and John, you spread the gospel to the four walls of this school.
A rose growing and blossoming in the midst of thorns.
Singing hymns and psalms like David would.
We may not have compounded mathematical theories like Pascal, but Chineye,
God gives abundance in all that we lay our hands upon to do, just like He prospered Petwell and Princewell in their endeavors.
We will always remember. We can never forget the days of ZOHARIEL.
You sound so good. Oh,